Good evening. I'm Chanel, Vehicle Title Expert. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and thank you in advance for subscribing. So tonight I will be talking about temp tag extensions, and basically I want you guys to just be mindful of a few things when you have your temp tag. Okay, so when that dealership gives you the temp tag, that temp tag has an expiration date, and the expiration date that you have is going to be from the time frame that the state or that dealer board gives that dealership to get your registration done for your vehicle. Okay, so as an example, if you are buying from a dealership and that state mandates them a 30-day window to title and register your vehicle, you are going to get a temp tag that is only for 30 days. Okay, 30 days. Every state, they have their own time frame or limit when it comes to temp tags. So it is not a one size fits all. Every state is different. I want you guys to be mindful of that. Okay. Now, in the event your temp tag expires, okay, depending on your state, you will have an ability to get a temp tag extension. Okay, so I really want you to focus on the expiration date of your temp tag. If you can, try not to wait until it expires. If you haven't heard from the dealership, reach out to them as soon as you can, if you can. Normally, that title clerk or the dealership, they will, keep you abreast sometimes, or sometimes you won't hear from them until your transaction is complete, or you may not hear from them until, a long time after that. It just depends on their volume. It depends on if there's any issues with your transaction or your paperwork, and other factors. Okay, but I want you guys to be proactive. If you're seeing that time is running out for that temp tag and you haven't heard from the dealer, be proactive. Reach out to the dealer, ask them for a status of your title work, and if they're telling you there's a problem or it could be a little bit longer, let them know that you need a temp tag extension. And again, this is going to be depending on your state or the state that you purchased that vehicle from. Okay, and if the dealership gives you that temp tag extension and it's from the state that will grant a second temp tag extension, that you're good. You're good with that. Some states will give a temp tag extension, some states will not, and some states, if I may add, will give a temp tag extension only due to circumstances that is maybe out of your control or the dealership's control. Maybe there's an issue with the paperwork. The dealership could be waiting for paperwork from an auction that's out of state, or lien holder that's out of state, and whatever else. So there are certain circumstances that could be a factor as well. But again, just be mindful and proactive of that temp tag expiration date. Now, in the event there's an issue with your title work and it's not your fault, and you are in a state and the dealership cannot give you a temp tag extension, reach out to the DMV to see what can be done for you. Because if you're driving around with an expired temp tag and you don't have any hard plates, of course, you're going to put yourself in jeopardy of getting a citation. So be sure to reach out to DMV quickly to let them know, hey, the dealership has told me they cannot give me a temp tag extension. What can you do to help me? This is not my fault. I do not want to be driving around and get a citation, for my vehicle. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Some folks are not mindful of the options available to them when it comes to temp tags expiring. So just pay attention to that, and make sure you don't forget to check your expiration date, because it does happen. Folks sometimes do drive around and the temp tag has expired months and months. They may not have heard from the dealership. Don't wait for the dealership to call you. You call the dealership. Okay. So if you have any questions, or you want to share your experience pertaining to temp tags, maybe your temp tag ran out, you haven't heard from the dealer, you may not know what to do, you don't know what your options are, feel free to drop me a line below or visit me at wisdomandauthority.com. Thank you for tuning in. Please click, share, and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.